uniforms. And we are set to go from Dickies Arena. Saif Esho steps in between the two. And Memphis gets the opening tip. Kane will control it specifically. Memphis 9-9 in conference play, so is East Carolina. Not a lot separates these two, and not a lot separated them when they played during the regular season as well. Both games fewer than 2 points each time.
One thing Memphis likes to do offensively, they will run the shot clock down, get the ball moving. They want the best shot possible.
That shot off the mark by Carter, but there's an offensive rebound by Memphis, and Griggs knocks in the three-pointer to start the game. Our starting lineups brought to you by the Fort Worth Sports Commission. See the name Tatyana Wyche there on the right side of that. Her twin sister Talia also on the team. They transferred in from Florida in their first year at East Carolina. Steal by Memphis. Good start for the Tigers. Griggs going to put up another three. Made the first, missed the second.
I'll take it. She's a shooter.
Wyche that got the rebound. Start with the ball. She doesn't have Wyche on the back of her jersey. She has her first name since her twin sister's on the team, so that's why you'll see Tatyana on that jersey. Runner in the lane off the mark by McNeil. Memphis trying to get something open inside. And they finally do. Carter. Good D. I know you were excited about this game because you felt like it was going to be sort of a track meet. A lot of action.
Absolutely. The way ECU gets on the defensive end and they like to push. Memphis, they like to push as well.
McNeil getting back in the play. Griggs running down the floor and taking advantage of East Carolina being down a man. She's got all 5 points for the Tigers.
And there's the push, and that's a great read. A three-level scorer. We've seen her knock it down from the outside, but she will push pace as well.
Griggs averages 17 points per game. McNeil, the player we highlighted in the open, feeds the post.
Yeah, this is another player that I want to see with the ball in her hands. Amaya Joyner, she's so shifty, so crafty.
East Carolina, the defending tournament champions. Off to a slow start here today. They've missed their first 3 shots. Griggs again. Well, Memphis, coached by former Lady Vol Alex Simmons. It's her first season. She was last season's Big South Coach of the Year at Gardner-Webb and has brought a few of those Gardner-Webb players to the Memphis team. They were undefeated in the Big South last year. Made the NCAA tournament. 29 wins for Gardner-Webb under her direction last year. That's interesting because the Memphis coaching staff, they all travel with their kids. Coach Simmons' daughter's on the bench, sits on the bench with the team.
It was fun to watch too because each kid had a different personality. You could see it in the shoot around.
Post up by Green. Green lost it.
This is where ECU is good. Converting off defense to offense.
Miller they cannot buy a basket. East Carolina has yet to make a shot. 0 for 5 to start the game, and Griggs took an extra step before she made that pass. Well, ECU head coach Kim McNeil fired up right now, trying to get her team going in her 5th season. Last year, breakout for her and the Pirates. She was the conference coach of the year, led the team to a 3rd place finish in the regular season. But then in this tournament, they made program history, winning the title and going to the NCAA tournament as the automatic qualifier.
They had nothing to lose last season, being picked last in preseason polls. Just proved everyone wrong. They had a great run in the tournament.
First bucket of the game for East Carolina. Wyche gets the first Pirate points. 3 on the way. That's short. Nice rebound by Joyner.
The Pirates are doing a great job packing the paint, not allowing that dribble drive.
A good tee by Kane, stripping McNeil. Kane missed the layup. And then going back up was Brown, and she was fouled.
Great follow-up by Brown. We talk about the defense of the Pirates, but the Tigers, they've been playing really well defensively.
First sub of the game coming in for Memphis, Hannah Riddick. Foul was on Smith. At the free throw line, Shelby Brown. She had an outstanding game against East Carolina the last time they played. Had a 19.10 rebound game. And this is a player that only averages 6 points and 4 rebounds a game. How about this full court pressure?
I like it, mixing up the defense a little bit, trying to slow the Pirates down. They like that quick pace. They want to push it.
Nice shot off the glass by Amaya Joyner. Joyner goes by My. My
had a stellar season last year as a freshman, got all those reps in. And you can just see it now, the way she looks so confident, so much smoother in her game.
Good block by Wyche. Up the floor to Jenkins. Good look into Joyner, and one. The foul by Brown.
Starts with the steal, and then on the other end, Jenkins coming off the ball screen, draws two, and that's just such a great look there into My Joyner.
Well, you know I'm the king of the dad jokes, so I'm going to have fun with My.
My, oh my.
Joyner, she gets to the line a lot. That is her 113th free throw of the season, and she's made 78 of them now.
Ooh, now the Pirates looking to pick it up.
And we're tied at 7. East Carolina fighting back from an early deficit. Blocked again by Wyche. I mean, Wyche is a wall in there. Wyche off to a good start. She's already got 2 blocks. Memphis in a bit of a scoring drought right now. They haven't scored their last 6 trips down the floor. They led 5-0. Shot off the mark by Jenkins. And Memphis off to the races. Destiny Jackson, who's into the game for the first time, puts up the jumper. Joyner with a rebound.
The Pirates doing a great job securing the rebound. Memphis great on the offensive glass. You want to get a stop. Limit the Tigers to 1 shot.
Nice shot.
That's the second look off of the screen and roll action where they found Joyner.
Joyner banking that in, and Joyner leading all scorers right now with 7 points, 3 of 4 shooting. And a foul called against Jenkins. Jenkins transferred in from Georgia, from Long Island, New York. Again, Memphis scoreless on their last 7 trips down the floor.
Yeah, they've got to find ways to just get it into the paint, attack the gaps. I like that they're flashing in now.
Shot clock down to 6. Got to rush it up, and it's good. Kai Carter. Carter, one of the double-figure scorers for the Tigers.
This worked every time. They're going to go again with the ball screen action.
Wyche just could not hang on to the ball. She had a wide open lane to the basket. Jump ball called. Possession arrow will keep it on this end of the floor. And the other Wyche sister, twin Talia, Coming into the game now, 0-0. She'll be inbounding the ball. Only one Wyche on the floor right now. Joyner off the mark. And going down hard was Miller. But it'll be Memphis ball. Jackson defended by Smith. Good play by Jackson. I love that.
Yeah, I love it too. They did a great job, the Pirates did, of blowing up Griggs, so she wasn't able to get the shot on her flash. So someone else has to step up, be aggressive and attack.
Yeah, great court awareness. 3 on the way from Miller. Rebounded by Griggs. 11-9, Memphis out in front. Contact blocking foul called against East Carolina. Specifically, that foul's going to go against Smith.
I think they're perplexed at the call a little bit because they thought it was a push-off. I think she got her with the body, though, before the push-off.
Second foul on Smith. So she's going to spend some time on the Pirate bench. The Memphis ball out of bounds. Destiny Jackson will inbound it. Oh, nice pass. Blocked by Miller. And a travel on Riddick.
It's a great bailout there by Miller because the flash was open, but that was a great block.
Coming into the game is number 23, Raven Rims, giving Carter a break. Rims, a freshman from Memphis. Memphis has these 3 players in their regular rotation, all from Memphis. Wyche, nice post move, missed the shot. Rebounded by Smith. Final 2 minutes of the opening quarter. It's going to stay with Memphis. Last touch by East Carolina.
And things starting to slow down offensively on both ends.
Kane's going to come back into the game from Memphis. Both teams are going to the bench a lot in this first quarter. A lot of players have seen the floor already.
Well, Memphis, they like to go deep into their bench, and same with East Carolina. The way they play their defense, they have to have numbers, bodies in the game.
Foul off that rebound by Lasia Smith. Looked like a little bit of a frustration foul there after missing that shot.
Have another look at the foul here. Smith misses the shot, goes for the rebound. Yeah, and that's an obvious one there. Lots of body contact there.
Both teams have struggled to score the basketball, but East Carolina has made 4 field goals as well as Memphis. Oh, yes, McNeil buries that and will have a free throw.
McNeil has that capability of carrying a team. Why is she's first team all AAC, excuse me, because of her capabilities. We know what she can do defensively, but offensively, just a great move, getting to her money spot.
First basket for her in this game. Raven Sims committed the foul. Prior to that, only 2 players had scored for East Carolina. McNeil is a big-time point scorer. And she's on the board now, 3 points. East Carolina in front by a point as we get ready to play the last minute in the quarter. Smith for 3. Easily run down by Miller. Wyche. Oh. A rebound fell right to Smith, who was laying in the lane. Griggs. And we had a foul called. Carla Fountain called a foul away from the shot underneath.
Have another look at this. She was trying to sell a foul there, and then, but hey, I'll take it. Get your team the possession.
Did she get a rebound for that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She better.
They're looking at the clock right now and making sure it is what it should be. That's Carla Fountain, one of our officials. It's going to be Memphis's ball out of bounds. Nice inbounds. They're having an easy time getting the ball in a good spot. They just haven't scored off that inbounds play.
Yeah, the Pirates, they got to do a better job of locking in on the scouting report on the baseline out of bounds plays.
Riddick couldn't get a shot off. Final minute of the first quarter. That's a 2, and it's good. Just inside the three-point line for McNeil, and suddenly she's got 5 points.
I like that. You got to get her the ball. She's a player that creates the hot hand.
McNeil, the defensive player of the year in the conference, also first team all AAC. Memphis can hold it for 1. That's going to go back to East Carolina, and an incredulous look on Smith's face, wondering how she didn't get a foul called there. So East Carolina with a chance to pad the lead. McNeil blocked. Good defensive play by Smith. Away 0.8 of a second left in the quarter. It's going to have to be a lob tip shot. And they got it, but just could not get it to go in. However, the silver lining for they had 4 players score. Memphis did. It was Memphis that had the early lead 5-0, and then East Carolina got going. Smith is fouled. Being chased on the wing by Gordon. Again, both these teams have struggled with the other. Memphis won the last game between them by 2. That was just 3 weeks ago in Greenville.
They do such a great job, East Carolina. They move on a string defensively, which has been really disruptive. They're on every single pass.
White's got there a little late, committed the foul. But the White sisters, it's tough to get by them.
There's so much length, so much strength.
One of the best shot blockers in the conference. Carter is at the free throw line now.
And White, she's battled with some of the top post players in the country coming over from the SEC conference, so she has that caliber defensively.
Third free throw of the game for the Tigers. They've hit all 3 so far. So Memphis 4 of 4 from the free throw line. East Carolina 2 of 2. It's the full court pressure.
Here's the tandem right here.
McNeil and Joyner. Weiss will take the long 2. And breaking that press easy is Kane. Three on the way, buried by Kiari Kane.
Memphis is so great when they're able to just be poised, move the ball around, and connect from beyond the arc.
Kane, a 1,000-point scorer. 1 assist away from 500 for her career. That's Kane, number 1 for Memphis. Joyner, turnaround on the baseline, won't go down. Weiss got the rebound, but she was fouled.
Ball movement excellent, and things are going well for Memphis. Lost in the corner there. Draws two. I love it. It's a great extra pass, and Kane up there able to knock it down.
Second foul on Smith. Memphis has retaken the lead, up 2 now. McNeil, well defended. Good D by Carter to alter that shot. Brown going to shoot the 3. Why not? McNeil, one player to beat. Gets the runner.
And that was a great find by Joyner, the baseball pass. That was nice.
McNeil now 7 points and a rebound. Good entry pass. Memphis just having a tough time finishing in the lane. Wyche is such an imposing presence. And it's going to be Memphis's ball. Or excuse me, East Carolina's ball. But Wyche is complaining she thinks she's continuing to get fouled inside. Gordon getting a screen. Brown faked, drove, missed. Got her miss. And it went off her leg. Back to East Carolina.
In Memphis, they're doing a great job, getting great looks, attacking the paint, picking apart the defense, just not able to connect and finish.
Alex Simmons, a two-time national champion at Tennessee, playing for the legendary Pat Summit.
What was he said, Sam? Lady ball for life.
Yeah. LVFL.
LVFL.
That's right. It's a thing. Joyner defended by Griggs. Shot clock at 3. Good. Come on now. Joyner banks it in
the air. It's like finally.
The bank open for Joyner. 9 points, 4 rebounds. Well, it is so tough to score on Wyche.
As you say, Wyche is doing a tremendous job protecting the rim, protecting the paint.
Nice steal by Riddick. Riddick trying to make it happen and does.
I see you, Riddick, coast to coast.
And that is going to go back the other way.
Yes,
Turnover on East Carolina.
Huge momentum play there for Memphis. Starts here with Riddick with the steal, able to go coast to coast, cross over to the other side in the finish.
Riddick's dad, very good football player at North Carolina State, went on to play in the CFL. In fact, she has dual citizenship, American and Canadian citizenship. There's Wyche's presence again, another block.
Yeah, that wasn't a good shot there in the paint. They got to continue to kick it out, get the ball going.
Wyche is open. Daring her to shoot. McNeil. Boy, that looked good. Carter drives. Offensive foul. Number 9 seed, but we touched on it yesterday. I mean, the seeds could have changed so much that last week of the season. This is a very balanced tournament this year. No real clear-cut favorite.
I love the parity, the different winners that we've seen in those last few seasons. Not a super top-heavy conference. As you said, Sam, it's up for grabs by anybody.
3 off the mark by Gordon. Rebound run down by Jackson. Griggs was calling for the ball. She got it, and that's why.
Yeah, Griggs said, give me that thing.
Griggs now with 8 points, 2 3-pointers. Mosley, that was a nice pass. And Joyner couldn't finish.
Have another look at the last three here. Griggs says, hey, I'm the sharpshooter. Give me the rock, and connects.
Griggs last Tuesday against North Texas had 6 3-pointers. Well, this game's been back and forth this entire first half.
You got to use the ball screen.
Shot clock down to 4, doesn't matter. Steal by Memphis. And going the length of the floor, number 24, Kai Carter, and 1.
And that trap there on the high wing just completely disruptive and led to this steal here by Carter, able to convert in transition. And 1.
Second foul on Gordon as well. And Carter will go to the free throw line as Gordon takes a seat. Carter in her 5th season from Atlanta, Georgia. Carter 6 points this afternoon. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Coach Simmons is talking to 3 of her players, and I think somebody lost a contact. Yeah, it was actually Shelby Brown, and while she was down at the end of the bench, Coach Simmons was talking to those 3. Brown's got the contact fixed, and now Carter at the free throw line. She completes the 3-point play and increases the Memphis lead to 6. Joyner going to work, stopped. And Miller gets the roll.
Yeah, Miller, an excellent offensive player as well, and that's her shot right there. She likes the mid-range.
Miller, 19 points against North Texas. Scored the final 5 points of overtime. Riddick took an extra step, and so East Carolina gets the ball back, trailing by 4 with 3:49 to play in the half.
Yeah, the post players for the Pirates, for ECU, they have such great footwork, and they're so disruptive in the paint.
Raven Sims coming back into the game.
I thought when you were saying rims, you were trying to, you know, maybe she shoots the ball well. Raven rims.
Don't get me started.
That's the ball movement right there. Speaking of rims.
Destiny Jackson buries the 3-pointer. And Destiny Jackson, that's only her 10th made 3 of the season. Harassing Tiger defense. See if East Carolina got a timeout. They has turned it over 8 times so far in this first half. Again, that shot-altering presence of Wyche.
But see, those are the plays that I don't like from Memphis. They do such a great job of attacking the paint, drawing defenders, but there you have to kick it out. That's when they've been successful. You can't force a shot up like that.
Memphis has its largest lead right now of 7 points. Nice pass.
There we go. There it is. Drive, kick, drive, drop. That was a drop pass there. Easy money.
Shelby Brown with the bucket. A 9-point lead for Memphis. That largest lead grows. Memphis has scored 13 of the last 15 points in this game. Remember, it was East Carolina that was leading at the end of the quarter. Travel on Raven Sims.
I love it. Sims learned from the first time. She forced the first shot. This time she knew the defenders were coming, and I love it. The drop pass right there.
Sims a freshman, Brown senior, both from Memphis. Now we got a foul.
It's easy. You can't get the 1-2.
Fouls on Sims, her second. Meeting of the officials at half court. Carla Fountain talking to Saif Esho. And it is going to be East Carolina's ball close to mid-court. McNeil had the defender fall down. She couldn't get the ball quick enough to do anything with it. And there's Riddick again, getting her hand on the ball. Memphis has just been relentless defensively.
Yeah, they've been on a different level, especially the defense around the perimeter, the hands all in the cookie jar, being absolutely disruptive.
Karina Gordon for East Carolina just got her team together and gave them a little mini pep talk while officials were talking to Coach Simmons. Miller to throw it in, knocked back out of bounds. See if Miller can get it in here. In front of the Tiger bench. He's in the Tiger den over there. Nice take, McNeil.
There you go, the poise and the patience.
Griggs, good job catching that pass. Griggs launching the deep three. Riddick battling and a travel call.
But I love the aggression. That was so aggressive. She carved out so much space, but just lost her footing when she went to go secure the rebound.
Her dad would be proud of this play.
Before that, though, she carved out so much space that she had to go attack and go get the ball, and just a lot of momentum going forward, and why she tripped up.
Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Look inside, Wyche with the finish. And East Carolina trying to battle back here in the final couple of minutes of this half. Carter looking inside, Brown got that. Good D by the Pirates. Miller. Memphis slowing it down now. Brown loose and scores.
Yeah, it's great positioning, great steal there. Wyche went over the top, got out a little too far, and just left Brown open.
Memphis up 7. We're in the final seconds of the first half. Steal, another steal. Jackson grabbed that. East Carolina gave up pursuit of that ball.
Yeah, I think Gordon thought it was going out of bounds. Yeah. You always gotta go for it.
Griggs knocks down another 3.
Ooh, Griggs is feeling it. I see it all in her face.
3 3-pointers for Griggs in the first half. Wyche doesn't go down, but her twin sister puts it in. And they were forcing turnovers. And it's East Carolina who has the ball coming out in the third quarter. Memphis 10-3 this year when they lead at the half, and a foul right away after 10 seconds of play.
Yeah, I love that from McNeil. Just a quick attack the closeout. Saw that she had the baseline, did not hesitate whatsoever.
Fouls on Carter, her second. And it'll put Danae McNeil on the free throw line. McNeil, 10 points now. The defensive player of the year in the conference, first team all conference. She entered this game on a 9-game, 20-point streak. And she's well on her way. Dangerous pass. And foul on Smith. Whistles are blowing early here.
And we've seen several traps just in that one possession defensively by the Pirates. They're coming high on the wings and they're coming low in the corner wings.
Third foul on Smith. Coach leaving her in the game. Shot on the way, missed by Kane. Pirates in transition, 2-on-2. The lob up to McNeil. McNeil gets her miss and makes the second one.
But I love that the Pirates, they got to continue to put pressure on the transition defense of Memphis. Just attack it, push it.
East Carolina's cut the deficit to 4 in a hurry. Good steal. Miller will try to finish if she can catch up with the ball, and she does.
And this is where they're at their best, getting steals and converting in transition.
I'm laughing because of the collective no scream right in front of us. Pirates. Smith has just picked up her fourth foul.
Have another look at it, but look at the swarming from the trap, and then just a little too late there on the outlet pass on the defense. That's why the foul was called. If she was there just a bit earlier to take that pass away, it would have been a clean look, a clean steal.
Memphis needs a bucket. Shot clock down to 10. Kane dribbles through the lane. Wyche with a rebound. Good entry pass to Joyner. Missed the shot. 3 on the way. Kane. Blocked partially. Smith picks off the pass. Lost control here. Yeah, Kane took that extra step before she put the ball down, and that'll turn it over to East Carolina.
When Wyche is coming at you defensively, it just riles everybody up.
Yeah, normally we talk about coaches working the officials. In this game, the players are working the officials.
The players working on.
I don't think anyone feels like they've committed a foul in this game so far. So both sides, very demonstrative group. McNeil missed the shot. Griggs flips a pass up the floor. Good D. Riddick. It'll be Memphis ball. Yeah, officials are being pretty lenient today, letting these players speak their minds. And a whistle, a little pushing and shoving going on the inbounds play. Joyner picks up her first. And Smith is fouled by Miller.
Miller trying to plead her case there for a hook. Let's have another look at it here. Well, I saw a hook there. Hands in there before that, though.
And the roll is kind to Carter. Memphis needed that bucket. Wyche trying to post up Riddick, shoots over, banks it in.
Love that high bank shot. And she's got the size advantage over Riddick, so I love the aggression in the post.
Well, that foul was on Gordon, and we're going to have 2 free throws already. Kane at the line. Neither team, if you believe in the announcer jinx, I'm sorry, but neither team's missed a free throw yet.
Oh, well. Huh? Oh! Sam.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wyche gets fouled. All right, let's test it again. East Carolina has not missed a free throw today, and Wyche is going to have a couple here. Riddick running off the bench. Sorry. I'm really not that powerful. So East Carolina 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Memphis 6 of 7. So East Carolina is still unblemished at the free throw line.
Wyche said, be quiet, Sam.
It's going to be big at the end of the game. They keep shooting free throws like this. Carter goes right down the lane, drew contact, didn't get the foul, but got the bucket.
I was going to say, that was a lot of contact, so tough finish.
3-point lead for Memphis. This 8-9 battle. Miller takes it all the way in, gets the roll. East Carolina within 1. Remember, they trailed at half. Memphis 10-3 this year when they lead at half. And a foul on Miller. That's her second. Memphis already in the bonus. And it'll be Kiari Kane going to the free throw line. Kane now 500 career assists. She's had 2 assists in this game. Also a 1,000 point scorer. Right now getting her master's in coaching. She is hoping to become a head coach in the G League or the NBA.
Oh.
Yeah. Excellent day at the free throw line for both teams. McNeil probing. Wyche way out front. They get it inside to Joyner. Joyner missed the shot, but there to clean up the miss with what was Wyche.
And Wyche has been all over, whether she's setting ball screens, rebounding, telling her team to slow it down offense and get things started. She's just been everywhere and has been everything for the Pirates.
1-point game. Smith wide open in the lane. Missed the shot.
Joyner is living her best life right now. Oh, but turned it over.
Yeah, Kane picked off that pass. The steals continue from Memphis. And another foul on Miller. That'll be her third and will send us to break. Memphis and East Carolina free throw line right now. Griggs 11 points. Her first free throw of the day is good. Griggs, the Memphis career record holder in made threes. And looks good at the free throw line. It's been a tight game the whole way. Trapped. Jenkins, shot clock's down to 3. Shot clock is going to expire. Another good defensive possession by Memphis.
And Memphis has been on point defensively, throwing different looks, just having high hands, that effort, being absolutely disruptive and throwing the Pirates off rhythm.
East Carolina just cannot get this lead back. Memphis has had an answer every time they get close. Here's Griggs shooting a 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound by Brown. She missed the follow. Wyche with the rebound. East Carolina trying to get points back here. Joyner battling with Brown in the paint, and it's Brown that gets called for the foul. And there's some words for Joyner. Second foul. This is a very communicative game. A lot of communication happening all over the floor. They're still talking. East Carolina will have the ball out of bounds.
And they have to continue to get it to Joyner and McNeil. And great things happen there with that tandem. I love it.
That's been fun to watch these two battle. Brown from Memphis gets called for the foul, her third.
You have to get it in. She's just so good. So aggressive. I love the finish there. Great lob play. And she continues to talk. But I love it.
So Joyner will be back on the free throw line. 11 points, 7 rebounds. Brown heading to the bench now with 3 fouls. Katie Lukinich talking to her just before she gave her the ball for the free throw line. I like what Joyner said. She said, "I got you." Wonder how. In and out, rebound Wyche. We're tied at 43. A chance for East Carolina to retake the lead. Remember, they trailed at the half.
They got to continue to look for that tandem.
Miller, nice fake.
It's a great shot, great move by Miller.
Good pass inside, off the glass, no good, and it's just so hard to get a rebound when Wyche is in there. Riddick gets called for the foul.
No, but she came in clutch last time. I got my money on Wyche.
She's 2 for 2 today. 8 points, 15 rebounds right now.
I'm not saying anything about
she's going to make this one? You think she's going to make it?
Keep my mouth shut till the second shot.
5th double-double of the season, baby.
Yeah, I just wanted her to turn around and shush us. I wish you could hear us.
I don't. East Carolina has come all the way back from trailing in halftime to lead by 4 now. Riddick muscles it up, missed the shot, and the rebound taken by Wyche. She's just cleaning the boards. That's her 16th rebound.
Disrupts the shot first and then turns around and gets the glass. Doing everything defensively in the paint.
East Carolina breaks the press. McNeil will try to set it up now. Foul on Memphis. Baseline drive looks like it might be called on Sims. And it is Sims. That's her 3rd foul. Up off the bench comes Carter for Memphis. Going to replace Sims. And it's going to be McNeil at the free throw line.
With the way both teams honestly are shooting from the free throw line, that's what I want to see, the aggressive attack downhill, try to draw some contact.
East Carolina 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Memphis is 10 of 11. First free throw missed. Riddick fouled by Wyche. Second foul on Wyche.
Have another look at it here. This is exactly what Memphis needs to do. Continue to attack, be aggressive. You see the way the game's being called, the way they are shooting from the line. Get your money from the free throw line.
Boy, it's quiet in Dickey's arena. First free throw for Riddick. Looked good. Just a 57% free throw shooter this year. That was smooth. 4-point lead for East Carolina. And Miller runs it down. Shot clock under 10. McNeil with a jump step. Fouled.
McNeil, she was looking for that on her last attempt too. The contact, but I love it. Just continue to be aggressive in your attack going downhill.
First foul on Griggs. I'm loving some of the comments from the fans. They are not happy with the officials. One guy said, "Why are we playing against 8 people?" I love this officiating crew though. They do a good job. And they've been very tolerant today, I can tell you that.
Hearing it from everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
At least they're keeping it consistent.
Yeah.
Whether you call it one way or the other, there's consistency. That's what I look at.
It's going to be a turnover on Memphis. Over and back. East Carolina will get the ball with 1:47 left in the quarter. Little miscue there, miscommunication. Carter trying to take advantage of it. Whips the pass over to Smith, but an offensive foul when she threw the pass.
That is huge.
Third foul on Carter.
Huge play by Miller. Let's see, she steps in. Oh yeah, that's good.
The celebration was even better.
I know, I love it.
East Carolina playing an outstanding third quarter. It's going to go the other way. East Carolina has outscored Memphis 24-10 in this quarter. Tatyana Wyche out of the game. Her twin sister, though, Talia, is in. Tatyana, number 2, her sister Talia, 00. Kane trying to create something. Her pass picked off. Jenkins with the steal, now double team. Miller. Knocked out of bounds by Carter. Or excuse me, Smith. Shot clock is at 13 here.
McNeil and Joyner on the bench taking a breather. It's made a bit of a difference in these last 2 possessions offensively, but the Pirates, they got to be able to connect, get something done with those 2 on the bench.
Just looking to see if there's going to be a jump ball or a foul. It's a foul on Gordon, and that is her 4th. And it puts Alasia Smith on the free throw line. Smith, who came from Gardner-Webb with Coach Simmons on the American all-newcomer team. Smith, a 1,000-point scorer, 1,000 rebounds as well. Struggled today to score. Looking for her first point. Got it. Under 30 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Spot against Tulsa on the line for both these teams. Miller races to the rim.
I love that. Griggs overplayed it, blew up that pass, and I love it. Just the backdoor cut by Miller, and that was an excellent pass and finish.
Jackson scoring basically at as many as a 10-point lead in this game today. And actually, Memphis has led for almost 18 minutes of the game, but East Carolina has turned it around here when it counts. 4th quarter, it's going to decide who moves on to face Tulsa tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Three from Jackson. Off the mark, Miller. This is Tatyana Wyche. Lost it out of bounds, but East Carolina will keep it. Tatyana Wyche on the bench to start the 4th quarter. Sister in the starting lineup. Tatyana's actually an inch shorter. Talia's 6'3". McNeil has traveled. Ooh. Offensive foul called on Kane, and that's her first. Tatyana back in the game, replacing her sister.
Coach McNeil's doing a great job with subs. Just giving her starters a breather here and there.
Leah Green back in the game. Green, a starter, number 35 from Memphis. East Carolina's ball. McNeil analyzing the D. Had a good look, missed a shot. Run down by Jackson. Jackson will pull up and buries it.
There we go. Memphis got to go. They got to continue to get stops and scores. Build some momentum.
3-point lead for East Carolina. 4th quarter. South Florida and Wichita State coming up next. Wyche gets it inside, stripped away. Nice D by Smith.
That was great. It started with blown up passes around the perimeter and then just clogging the paint.
And then McNeil gets a steal. Joyner Well, both teams struggling to score from short range. Shelby Brown muscles it up and in.
I love that the patience surveyed the post defender and was able to get right around. Great move.
It is a 1-point game. Memphis battling back. It was East Carolina that had the tremendous third quarter. It's Memphis that's had the good start here in the fourth. McNeil. It'll stay with East Carolina.
Brown showing what she can do in the paint. Love it here. Just seeing what she has, the patience, drop step to the baseline. Easy money.
Well, that was an ambitious pass. And a jump ball. Wyche getting tied up by Green. Possessioner will give the ball to East Carolina.
Memphis doing a great job defensively.
Miller's shot blocked out of bounds. East Carolina keeps it.
2 blocks and a jump ball in the last 3 possessions.
This has been such an intense game. Joyner squares up, trying to get around Smith. Puts it in.
And Joyner, she's so good from the short corner, just posting, facing up. She's so smooth.
Joyner getting close to a double-double. Brown working on her down low. Missed the shot, but there to pick it up is Jackson, and she hits the jumper. Timeout Memphis. The officials in this game, it's been pretty fun to watch. Gordon working her way down the floor for East Carolina. East Carolina just trying to add to this 1-point lead right now. Season hanging in the balance. McNeil fouled as she tries to go around Jackson. First foul on Jackson. McNeil. And one.
I like this. I like exactly what the Pirates are doing. Continue to get it to your best scorer, and she's so great attacking, drawing contact, getting to the free throw line. That's going to be the name of the game, and that's what McNeil's doing. She is on a mission, and she's able to finish too.
Destiny Jackson commits the foul, and McNeil continues to bury free throws. East Carolina has only missed 1 free throw today, 13 of 14. There's a big story in this game. Smith got stuck. Jackson will shoot the 3. Joyner with a big rebound for East Carolina. And the winner of this faces Tulsa tomorrow. South Florida and Wichita State come up after this game. Shot clock under 10. Went off of her foot. Memphis. Brown with a clear lane to the basket. And a foul called against Wyche of East Carolina.
And starting back on that last defensive possession, that was such a great play by Brown. That hard hedge, able to get the steal. Have another look at it here. Lots of hustling bodies flying around all over the place, but the Tigers stay with it. McNeil slow to get up. But Brown just relentless on her attack, able to draw the contact.
So Brown at the free throw line now. 9 points. Brown over her average of 6 a game. Remember, she's the player that had 19 points, 10 rebounds last time they played East Carolina, and she's in double digits again. The lead has shrunk to 2 for the Pirates. Oh, Joyner. With that ball handling skill there.
Joyner showing some of her versatility, the ball handling behind the back to the crossover. Gets the contact there. Brown confused about it, but the call is there. Joyner getting to the free throw line.
4th foul on Brown. Joyner 2 for 2 today. Make it 3 of 3. She's a rebound short of her 6th double-double of the season. Four-point game. Griggs fires the 3, gets it. Griggs has been pretty quiet since the first half, and that's a step in the right direction for the Tigers.
She's quiet. She's been quiet, but she's a player that, you know, you still got to keep an eye on her because she hits those clutch shots. She brings life back to the offense.
She made 3 of those 4 threes in the first half. 1-point game. McNeil. Good defense by Smith. Smith has the ball. 2-on-1 break with Jackson. Smith goes in. Blocking foul and 1.
I like the take by Smith. She looked back initially, and I'm like, Smith, you got to go, girl.
You didn't want her to pass, huh?
No, you got to take it. Take it all the way. But Griggs, quiet, right? But we know what she's capable of doing. You cannot forget about her. Memphis, the ball movement, exceptional all game. Griggs connecting. Bench loves it.
Griggs, 16 points today, 4 threes. And her teammate, Lasia Smith, at the free throw line now. Lasia, an aspiring coach, wants to coach at the middle school or high school level as well as teach PE. Very definitive about her career plans. Memphis up 2. East Carolina needs a bucket. Shot clock at 8. Nice pass.
Excellent pass by Miller, just drawing contact as she attacked downhill, and Wyche right there for the draw pass and finish.
Wyche, 12 points, 16 rebounds. We're tied at 61. Winner faces Tulsa tomorrow. Carter shooting over Wyche and buries it. And a foul in the backcourt on Jackson. 3rd foul on Jackson. And we'll have Memphis now in the bonus. Or excuse me, East Carolina in the bonus. Smith will be at the free throw line. Is 4 fouls on Riddick. They've got 3 other players with 3 fouls, Memphis. Smith just misses that free throw. The players that are in foul trouble right now, East Carolina with 3 players that have 4. Smith makes 1 of 2. And it's a 1-point game. Riddick back in.
That's huge. Something we definitely have to keep an eye on down the stretch. Players in foul trouble, but then on the other end, it means you have to continue to be aggressive on your attack. Get to the free throw line.
Riddick got stuck, needs to get out of the lane. Almost got a 3-second call. Shot clock under 10. Griggs, defended by Miller, has to get rid of it. Now she gets it back. Shot clock at 2. She'll fire. Broken up by Jackson. What a steal.
And Jackson's been huge making huge plays in this fourth quarter.
Oh, and Griggs would love to have that over again. Turnover on the Tigers. Both teams with 17 turnovers. Well, we said on paper this was supposed to be the best game of the day. It's sort of living up that way right now.
Yeah, this has been exciting. I mean, we've been spoiled since match one, Sam, with just exciting games, and it just speaks to the parity. But in this matchup, back and forth, the aggression, the passion.
Yeah, this is one of those games that it's so fun to be here. Just because you can get a feel for all the talking going on between the players and officials and the players between each other. You can hear the fans raining down whatever they're saying. Great atmosphere. And there's a foul against Memphis, and still down is Aaliyah Green. That's her first foul. Riddick is going to replace Green. Green, a junior from Peculiar, Missouri, getting her degree in health studies, wants to be a nurse, esthetician. Getting the court ready. So Wyche will be at the free throw line now. Wyche 4 of 4 from the free throw line today.
I'll tell you what, Wyche, she's so poised and so calm and collected at the free throw line. It's just muscle memory for her.
76% free throw shooter this season. But she's been a 100% free throw shooter today. A 1-point game with less than 3 to play. Chance to survive and advance for one of these teams. Face Tulsa tomorrow. Carter into the lane. Rebound ripped down by Joyner.
Yeah, Griggs has got to find a way to have the ball in her hands and score. She's the player, the go-to.
Wyche runs it down. Timeout East Carolina. That last rebound by Joyner. It's given her
far. So the number, as you said, Sam, it doesn't matter at all. It's who's coming to play, who plays harder, who executes down the stretch. The better team winning.
Miller, short on the 3, and a jump ball called on that rebound. Possession arrow will give the ball to Memphis. 2 minutes to play. Carter weaving her way, has to get rid of it to Smith. Jackson in and out, rebound Joyner. Pirates up 1 with the ball. Possession arrow favors East Carolina. East Carolina with just 1 more timeout. Memphis has 3. A lob down to Wyche. And then Wyche commits the foul on the rebound.
That's a great pass from Joyner. Wyche has got to finish on that.
Coach McNeil trying to get her to calm down. Here's that play.
Yeah, there's a lob pass. She misses the shot. Gets hit again in the face. We've seen that a few times in this match. Such a tough battle. Lots of grittiness down there in the paint.
So Memphis with a chance to retake the lead, just over a minute to play. We've had 8 ties and 9 lead changes in this 8-9 battle. Minute to play. Shot clock under 10. Brown forces it up, doesn't get it to go in. East Carolina has the ball. Pirates up 1, last year's champions. Smith playing excellent defense, and East Carolina has to burn their final timeout.
That's great defense.
Ball of energy. No timeouts. That's what she's telling her team. Possession arrow favors East Carolina. They're out of timeouts, obviously, as we know. Get it in easily. McNeil spins away from the defense. Shoots, misses. Memphis with the ball. Griggs comes out with it. East Carolina up 1. Final seconds of regulation. 15 seconds left. Shot clock not a factor. Timeout Memphis. As Alex Simmons calls a timeout. 7.7 seconds left for Memphis. Carter will try to throw it in. Miller's in her face. They do have a timeout, and they take it. Carter trying to throw it in again. Same tactic by Miller. Gets it into Smith. Smith down the lane. Missed the shot. East Carolina got the rebound. 3.6 seconds on the clock. And there was a foul called against Memphis. Fifth foul on Shelby Brown. So Brown fouls out with 3.6 seconds left. It'll be Joyner at the free throw line for East Carolina. Joyner today 4 of 4 from the line. Misses that one, and Memphis will take its last. Kane set to throw it in. McNeil's guarding her. Carter gets it, broken up, and East Carolina is going to win this game. So East Carolina's ball out of this timeout. Just barely got it into Miller. And no, didn't get it over the line. So a turnover.